Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, and today we're looking at a paper trending on X, published on July 17, 2025, about 6 days ago. This paper reveals that just 19 traders extracted a massive $233.8 million by exploiting price differences between centralized and decentralized crypto exchanges. This is a form of maximal extractable value, or MEV profit, made from controlling transaction order. The paper is titled Measuring CEX-DEX Extracted Value and Searcher Profitability, the Darkest of the MEV Dark Forest, and its findings are pretty staggering. The research shows this market is huge and increasingly centralized, raising important questions for Ethereum's future. So, to really grasp how this works, let's break down the mechanics of a CEX-DEX arbitrage. A CEX, or centralized exchange, is a company like Binance. A DEX, or decentralized exchange, is on-chain, like Uniswap. This figure lays out the process. First, a searcher, an automated trader, spots a price difference. They then submit a trade on the decentralized exchange to a block builder, who bundles transactions. Once that trade is confirmed on the Ethereum blockchain, the searcher quickly makes an opposing trade on the centralized exchange, locking in their profit. Building on that process, this next figure really puts the scale of this activity into perspective. It shows the daily count and weekly volume of these CEX-DEX trades over a 19-month period. On the left, you see the daily number of trades just skyrockets over time. But what's really telling is the chart on the right showing the weekly dollar volume. The different colors represent different searchers. You can clearly see how just a few colors, specifically the blues for Wintermute and SCP and orange for Kaylee, dominate the entire market, capturing about 3/4 of all the value. So how do these different searchers actually operate? Well, these charts reveal 3 distinct patterns in their gross return, which is their potential profit measured in basis points, or hundredths of a percent over just a few seconds. For dominant players like SCP and Wintermute, the return peaks and then gently fades. For others, it peaks and then drops off sharply. This peak then decay pattern is crucial. It signals the moment the searcher likely made their second trade, allowing the researchers to estimate total profits without seeing the hidden centralized exchange data. Okay, so armed with that method for estimating profits, these plots show the total revenue extracted. The chart on the left shows the cumulative revenue, just climbing steadily to that massive $233.8 million total. But the chart on the right, showing the weekly share of revenue, is where the story of centralization really unfolds. You can see how the market becomes dominated by just 3 players: Wintermute, SCP, and Kaylee, who together captured about 73% of the total value, squeezing out the smaller competition over time. So despite those huge total revenues for the big players, this next figure paints a more nuanced picture of profitability. The bubble plot on the left compares median profit margin against the median profit or loss per trade. The colors show the searcher's strategy: yellow for integrated, green for exclusive, and blue for neutral players who spread trades around. You can see these neutral players have much higher profit margins. The chart on the right, a cumulative distribution function, confirms this, showing neutral searchers consistently make more profit per trade than their exclusive counterparts. This table then details the profitability for each searcher, sorted by total trade volume, and the numbers really tell the story. The top players, Wintermute, SCP, and Kaylee, handle massive volume, but their median profit margins are quite low, around 20 to 28%. A huge chunk of their revenue goes to builder tips, which are fees for getting trades included. This leaves them with a very small estimated P&L, or profit and loss, per trade. In contrast, smaller neutral players like Shen or Maokai have much higher margins, often over 50%. So to wrap things up, the key takeaway here is that CEX-DEX Arbitrage is a massive $234 million market that's becoming increasingly centralized. This concentration of power is driven by exclusive deals between searchers, who are the actors finding these profit opportunities, and the builders who construct the actual transaction blocks. This vertical integration has serious implications for the overall health and decentralization of Ethereum. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, and I'll see you next time.